in general, the most important lesson that I've learned is, you know, it doesn't matter how long you've known a person for that friendship to be true. Because even if you've known someone for, you know, 10 plus years, that friendship, you know, it could be, you can be in a friendship where you think, you know, you're both in there and, you know, you both want the best for each other and stuff, but that's not true. Because, to be honest, I've known people for 2 to 3 years that I feel like I've known them for such a long time. And I've known people that I've known for such a long time that it's just, I don't recognize them and stuff. And I feel like, I guess, because, you know, I haven't, these are my friends from Mozambique, you know, like, I guess because I haven't really been with them for a long while, that it's just, it doesn't feel the same. It feels forced sometimes.
Almost artificial.
It feels artificial. So it's just, I guess, like, and friendships is just something that people need to be careful about, because it's not what you think it is sometimes.
Sometimes you meet people with a certain intention, and you sort of see the, you know, you grow and you see the friendship growing a certain way.
To be honest, like, first year I met this guy, you know, first year of uni, 2015. I met this guy and we clicked. You know, like, we
instantly
clicked. It was an instant click. So the first time I saw him was at this icebreaker thing that we had, like, first day of uni, you know, freshers. We had like a event where, like, it was icebreakers, so people would meet other people and that. And like we were doing this game. I forgot what game it was, but, like, you had to, like, say hi to the person next to you, and he was standing next to me. And basically what he did was he said hi to my friend that was next to me, so to my left, because he was to my right. So instead of saying hi to me, he said hi to my friend that was to my left. And I was just like, nigga, did you not just hear? Oh, sorry. But yeah, I was like, did you not just hear what they said? Say hi to the person next to you. So I was like, whatever, I don't like him. He's a pretty boy. He thinks he's too hot. He thinks he's, you know. So then afterwards, like, I think it was for my friend, that same friend, it was her birthday. So we did, like, a house party at another friend's house, and he was invited. And, like, from that day, like, we became really good friends. Like, we became close, because I told him, I was like, you know, like, I don't like you. And he was like, what do you mean? Everyone loves me. Like, how can you not like me? And I was like, because I don't. Because you're a pretty boy. You think you're all that, but you're not. And then, like, from that, we became really good friends. And then, like, then I found out he had a girlfriend that he had met that year as well. So from he had met on the first day that we met. I was like, that's really cool. She's beautiful. Like, she's really pretty. Then they really go together. Like, as a couple, they're really nice. Like, they're hot. So yeah, so I was fine with that. And they both speak French. So, you know, we'd always, you know, try and have, like, these, like, family dinners, I would say. Like, we would have dinner together, and then sometimes he would invite his girlfriend and stuff like that. And then it just kind of got a bit weird, because I guess she didn't like that we were spending so much time together, you know. But I understand where she was coming from. You know, if I had a boyfriend at that point, I would be like, why are you spending so much time with this other girl when you should be spending time with me? So I understood at the time. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then, like, you know, like, there was times where we'd be like, oh, can I borrow money? Or, Jojo, can I borrow this? Or, Jojo, can you do this for me? Or, can you buy me this? Or, da-da-da-da. So I was like, okay, like, why am I always, you know, giving you money, you know, letting you borrow my shit and shit like that? But I never do that to you. And I'm always cooking and da-da-da-da. I teach you how to cook. Da-da-da-da. So I just felt unappreciated as a friend, because I just felt like he was using me for all those things. People kept telling me, like, oh, but, like, I just feel like it's a one-sided friendship. So I'm like, no, he's not like that. Da-da-da-da. So then, like, fast forward to, I guess, last year, on my birthday, like, we went out to the club, and basically it was like on the 31st, because my birthday is on the 1st. So on the 31st we went out to the club, and like obviously I put a badge up like it's my birthday. So on that day, on the 31st, he didn't say anything to me. He didn't even tell me that he was going to the club. But I thought everything was good with our friendship.
Yeah.
So midnight hits and everyone's like, happy birthday, Joemy. And I'm like, okay, thanks. I was a bit sad because I saw him at the club and I saw him seeing me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, obviously he knows that I'm here and he knows when my birthday is. He didn't say anything. So it's past midnight. He sees me again. He doesn't say anything. I'm like, hi. He's like, hey, Jojo. Da, da, da. Oh, I'll speak to you later. Yeah, I need to go find my boys. I'm like, okay then, go on. He goes. So that day, the first, I stayed home because on Wednesdays I don't have uni. I stayed home. Like I wasn't down, but like I was just like, how?
Just not in the mood for it.
Yeah, how is someone that's supposed to be your best friend do that to you? You know, he's always like, Jojo, you're my best friend. Jojo, I love you. You know, no one can take this friendship away from us. And then turns out you don't even wish me a happy birthday. You don't want to spend time with me. I'm not trying to be like, like clingy and shit. Like, I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. But at least send me a text, say hi, how are you doing? And that didn't happen. So apparently my housemate and my other friend, apparently they called him and told him, we're doing like a surprise kind of thing for Joemy because she's a bit down and it's her birthday. And he told them that he couldn't come because he had to go watch football.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah. So I was like, they told me afterwards. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I called him that night and I was like, what's going on? He was like, oh no, like, it's just, there's a lot going on. Like, I've been so stressed. But I'll hit you back in 2 weeks. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? He's like, yeah, like, because those 2 weeks, I have exams and I have essays to write. I'm like, yeah, I understand. Like, I have those things too. But, you know, I still take the time to say, hi, how you doing? You know, it doesn't take, like, it takes 1 second.
Yeah.
So he just came up with excuses after excuses after excuses. Fast forward to this year, before I went to Mozambique, and I told him, I was like, listen, I don't want to keep coming after you when I know that you don't want this friendship. And he's just like, nah, like, that's not it. Like, it's just like, I've been busy, you've been busy. I was like, I haven't been busy enough not to say something to you, because clearly I'm always the one coming up to you and saying, you know, let's rekindle the friendship. I mean, I'm not trying to say I want to be with you, but you were my friend at some point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, we can try. And I was just like, you know what? I was like, this is my last attempt. If you don't want to do this, let me know.
Yeah.
He's like, nah. We need to go out before you go to Mozambique. I'm like, yeah, cool. He didn't hit me up. He didn't say anything. After that, I was just like, this is where I draw my line when it comes to friendships. Making new friends is so hard already for you to maintain one. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you put everything into a friendship or whatever, a relationship, and then that person doesn't reciprocate it. And it's just like, it cuts you deep, to be honest.
Yeah.
And like, from that, like, I just learned that, like, some people are just not meant to be in your life for a long time. They're just passing through, teaching you a lesson like he did.
Yeah.
And from now on, like, I'm just careful with the friendships that I make. Like, I'm really, I guess I put up a wall. Like, I don't let just anyone in, because it's just like,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Like, it's not worth me wasting my time. It's not worth me, you know, I guess kind of like letting them into my life and, you know, seeing the real me. It doesn't, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's one thing that I've learned, and it's kind of shaped me into the person that I am today. Because, that's one of the things that's helped, I guess, shape me into the woman that I am today, you know?
Yeah, it's really powerful. I feel like we can all relate to that. We've all been through the situation where, you know, each person has their own intent in terms of relationships and in terms of, you know, like relationships in general with, you know, significant others, with friendships and everything.
Yeah.
And at times things are misunderstood or people's intentions aren't clear. Like, it's, you know, it's stuff that happens constantly in life, and it's stuff that we learn from and, you know, sort of learn to pass over and learn to deal with. But it's really powerful, I feel like, especially informing your personality and, you know, a person's identity as well.
Yeah.
So, I'd just like to thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
In hopes that it, you know, touches a lot of people and gets to a lot of people. So, thank you.